Alright, so now that we have the side quest available, let's go ahead and see what Ronitt has for us next. Let's go ahead and take on the quest entitled Ronitt to the Rescue. Ronitt looks pleased to see you. Shinji, I was hoping you'd come back to see me. Lally-ho! Lally-ho to you too. After you left, I said a lally-ho to every soul I could find, and now the whole village just started talking to me. A couple of the lads are even helping me to invent some new automata. I'm well on my way to becoming the most famous smithy in Tomra. But if I'm not to be a truly legendary blacksmith, there's just one other thing I'm missing. And what's that? A good drop of grog! Aren't you too young to be drinking? It ain't that Tombra's brews are bad, but if I could get my hands on an extra fine fermented beverage, then I reckon my work could really take off. So any day where I might find a barrel of good stuff? Oh, you'd be going a long way away. Right, Ale? And this drink once put the village on the map, eh? Well, then I best take a trip down the cliff and have a chat with their leader. Where are you going? You're coming with me, ain't you? Of course I am. It's the only way we can see this quest finished. So yeah, we're all going all the way back to right. Yeah, this is quite a way to do 100% completion. Yeah, that's really cool, actually. Alright. Hey there, Saluk, it's been a while. Well, look who it is. Shinji, how wonderful to see you again. Since the last you were here, I've been officially appointed Mayor of Right. As such, my days have grown busy with visits to neighboring settlements to reacquaint myself with the region's politics. My old bones protest at the exercise to say naught of the strain upon my rusty faculties. Speaking of visits, I see you've arrived with a companion. Indeed we have. Yeah, let me introduce you to him. Hi, I'm Ronitt of Tomra Village. Just don't think just because I'm smaller you mean that yeah. Lally-ho! Lally-ho? Oh, I've heard of this. It's a traditional dwarven greeting, is it not? I see. Well, let us not ignore the customs of our guest. As you see someone, as you see someone walking into the house. Lally-ho! Lally-ho! Not bad for first timers, not bad at all. Everyone's happy when the lally-ho gets a lally-ho. Now let's see a bit of your tastiest grog. Yeah, they're both like, what? I beg your pardon? I'm not sure I follow. Yeah, allow me to explain. Well, I'm afraid we're still struggling to improve the fertility of the land itself. As yet, we're unable to grow barley of sufficient quantity and quality to brew the ale for which we were once famous. Aye, it's a matter of trial and error at this point. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Here now, what's with the sour faces? You just need something to liven up the soil, am I right? You've experience with cultivating fields, Mr. Ronitt? Not exactly, but I think I may be able to help all the same. Come on, Shinji, we may need to make a quick trip back to Tomra. Alright then. Yeah. Can he truly help us feed our fields? It sounds too good to be true. I have no idea what Mr. Ronitt's plans might be, but with you involved, we can at least rest easy that not bad will come of them. Let's hope that's true. Alright then, back to Tomra. Alright, and we've returned. Yeah, so here's Ronitt. About time you showed up. See, I remembered something someone told me once. What was that? So, can you tell me about that story about Amity again? The bit about the trading goods? The villagers in Rite are having trouble trying to grow crops in the scratchy fields, and I wanted to do something to help. You're thinking of the rock phosphate we used to trade to you more? Rock phosphate? And that's the fertilizer, is it? Fine. Crushed into small bits, you can spread it over a field to enrich the soil. But the old seam was mined out years ago, and I've not heard if we come across another. That sounds perfect, you know. Aside from there not being any left. No one kept a stockpile then? Well, they might still have a chunk or two over in Amity. That's where the old trading house used to stand. Neutral ground and all. Alright then. And so, right, to Amity I go. I suppose you best come along. Yes, indeed. That boy's come a long way in a short time, and I have a good idea why. All man's lucky to have a friend like you. Right then. Let's head this way. Heading back to Amity. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been back there too. So yeah, we'll be bringing together Rite, Amity, and Sonra. Surprised that Still Tide isn't involved in this. But, oh well. Alright, returning to Amity. Right! Lally-ho! Well now, if it isn't one of the foals come to visit, and a fine lally-ho to you too, sir. I've come looking for rock phosphate. I just need a handful as soon as you've got any. The yellowish fertilizer stuff. I reckon we had some stashed away someplace. Might be you'll find a hunk of it hiding in one of the old trading crates. Go ahead and take a handful if that's what you want. I could just have it? That's very kind of you. And so, I'm glad you are here. Still a bit nervous greeting outsiders. Anyway, let's get to cracking open those crates. Keep an eye out for anything yellow and lumpy. Yellow and lumpy it is. It looks like, yeah, we got the glowing over here. A weathered trading crate. Let's see if what we need is in here. You find a small chunk of yellow hued stone. It appears to match the description of rock phosphate. Alright, then let's go ahead and let our friend Ronitt know. As he checks out the sulfur. Any luck on your end? Indeed we did. There you go. Aye, just look at that color. This has to be the stuff. Now I've got a good sized sample, I can build an automaton to step out a new seam of phosphate. This will be one of my best inventions yet. While I'm throwing that together, I need you to head back to Rite and tell those folks to meet me on the west side of Tomra. I'll make sure everything's assembled and ready before you arrive. Alright then. Yeah, time to return to Rite. Yeah, I know there is a way to set up, you just have to look in your PlayStation settings to do it. A mineral fertilizer, you say? The name does sound vaguely familiar. We've experimented with all manner of compost over the years, but I'm willing to try anything to rejuvenate our fields. I wonder if another seam of this precious rock can still be found. We can both put our faith in Master Ronitt. Come, let us not be late for our meeting. And so away they go. And back to Tomra. Alright, let's go see how this is gonna go down. guess they'll meet us just outside the gates, huh? Yeah, well, it's chilling out in the corner here. And so has this little robot been successful in its search? Yeah. And they lally-ho back to him. And so... Oh, good! I just finished testing my new bottle! Yeah. Behold! The mineral-finding marvel that is the O-Hound Auger! Yeah, it certainly has, such a colorful name. It is, isn't it? And this contraption is meant to sniff out phosphate for us, is it? Just you watch and see! Yeah. Are you all ready for your debut? Sensors activated. And sometime later... Is that what I think it is? I think so. Astounding! You've invented a servant to not only track down rock phosphate, but also carve it out and cart it back? How did you accomplish such a feat? You learn a thing or two when you aim to be the best damn blacksmith this village ever saw. I thought that trundling bucket of bolts would lead me to you, young Ronitt. Hey, it's the elder. The eldermost elder! Yeah, hello there. Ah, you must be Chief Samot. I am Sir Luke, Mayor of Wright. Master Ronitt here was just... No need to explain. Zemot's already told me everything. It seems you've been working your beard thin for Wright's folk and their harvesting rows, eh? A fine example of thorough diligence, my boy. Master Ronitt, we are truly grateful for the lengths to which you have gone to assist us in our hour of need. No, hold on a moment. I'm only doing this so I can get some fine ale to drink. Isle, you're too young to drink, you snot-nosed stripling. What's wrong with admitting you was just trying to help? Chief Samot, you can't say it straight out like that. I'm building an image here. Yeah, even Siluka is enjoying himself. Oh, come on there, Ronitt. Yeah, go ahead. And so, with your permission, Chief Samot, we would like to take this rock phosphate back to our village. You have a promise that we shall put it to good purpose, and one day return the favor with our best barrel of right ale. That's a deal I can get behind. I think it's high time we thought we open trade with our neighbors. I think so too. Just leave the delivery to me, but first I need to speak with my friends and build a few more ore-hounds. Yeah, you'll need lots of phosphate for what you're doing. Did you hear that, sir? Instead of Talos, we shall soon have a line of automata running into the village. And so, once more you have shown us the path forward, and that is not the only thing I must thank you for. I don't think I've enjoyed such a heartfelt laugh in many a moon. I'm blessed the day you came into our lives and changed our fate for the better. This kindness will not be forgotten. And I can say much the same. I'd still be alone with my automata if you hadn't come along when you did. All the folk who give me worried frowns now greet me with a smile. Well, I best be headed off. If I'm to be known as Master Ronitt, the greatest blacksmith who ever lived, then I've still got plenty of work to do. I'll be seeing you, Shinji. Yeah. Lally-ho, my man. And so with this new partnership established, everyone goes back to doing what they're doing. And Ronitt will take his new friend to go find more phosphate for the people of Wright. And so with that, we'll take our experience skill plus our choice of food, passing on the Masala Chai because that's for healers. Passing on the Masoto Onero because that's for mages. We can take the Espresso Campana because that's for us. Or we can take the Miss Spinach Sauté because they can also be used for us. But yeah, with direct hit and critical hits both available, I would definitely be taking more Espresso Campana. And so there we go. 100% quest completion in Colusia. So now that's 100% quest completion everywhere. But we still need to check for Aether Currents. So before we do the next quest, I'm going to prioritize that. Because yeah, we still need to do 2 more Aether Current quests. Like there's still 2 more out there somewhere. Well, one of them is of course going to be the dungeon quest. Yeah, one of those is going to be the dungeon quest. But I want to know what the other one would be, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and check everywhere out. Try and find all those Aether Currents that have been eluding us. I'm gonna keep going south. Oh, and I'm stuck somehow. Okay, so probably on the top tier there. Alright, so we gotta go up here in order to get to over there, I do believe. Oh, or maybe not. Yeah, there might actually be another way around. Oh, it's over here, actually. Alright, I won't complain. Good job there, Shima. 450 to the east. Yeah, don't know if I would call that an unusual spot to place an Aether Currents. In any event, let's head on over to the east and get some more Aether Currents unlocked. Yeah, if I could give you a hug, Shima, I would. Probably on the upper tier, maybe? Nope, wants us to go further this way. Okay, there it is. I'm probably gonna have to bike trot our way up or something. Whoa! Okay, tune into this currents. Look for the next one. It's even further east. Yeah, so this one probably should be around Kamara. Because yeah, that's the only place I can think that I would logically be near. Yeah, hello there, ripoff of the Nyx. I have no interest in fighting you. Yeah, not interested, sorry. Yeah, sadly our chain quest does not involve getting the 2 sides of the dwarves to reconcile and make peace. Yeah, that's something I was actually kind of expecting was going to happen, and it did not. Oh, you mean a flash drive? Well, there it is. We can see where it is. Alright. But how are we going to get to it, though? I've completely lost track of it. That's right there. And this is a very narrow spot to fall from. Yeah, you pretty much have to stick that landing just right. Next. 334 north. Okay, so it's in Duger's Tool. So that's where the main quest is. And that's where the main quest is going to be, but of course we're prioritizing finding the currents first. Oh, come on. And we'll go ahead and follow the river. And then we'll take the path to move on to the next section. Alright, so back in here. We should be going, yep. Or actually more over this way. Yeah, they probably stuck it in the far northeast corner. Alright, 198 more. Yeah, so there's where the Crystal Exarch is. He's still waiting on us to do our thing. All in good time there, Exarch. Is it behind anything or is it on top of something? It's not on top of something. 46 south. Oh, right here. Yeah, kind of sort of in the middle of the place. Alright, I imagine the remaining ones are all going to be, yeah, closer to Stiltide and out those other places. Alright, so back over here. And use the compass. 265 to the south. So somewhere along the beach. Yeah, and I really do believe we will be going out there at some point to that island. Yeah, where's our Aether Currents? Out on the dock. Yeah, amazingly, I didn't get the aggro on this Hobgoblin. Yeah, take the small victories where you can get them. 573 to the west. Yeah, we'll wind our way through and get ourselves to where we need to go. Can I pull myself out, though? Oh, probably over here. Or maybe not. Is there truly no way to get back up from here? Nope. Once you're down there for good, so we need to find another way. You're gonna have to follow the river in order to get to our next area. So yeah, pretty much still following the shoreline. Okay, this is going to be interesting to try and figure out where it's going to be. Obviously, it's got to be somewhere within Gate Town. Or at the very least, close to it. I was actually thinking I could go up that as like a ramp. Can't get through there. Okay, 59 to the west. Okay, there it is. Just need to find the path to get to it. Come on, let me up. Let me up. Come on. Alright, here we go. I was supposed to say, don't be like that. Okay. 305 further to the west. It's probably out there in the Sea Gazer area. So yeah, let's head on off to the west. Yeah, look out for the Ochu and the Vulture at the same time. Hopefully they don't turn their attention to me. So yeah, we're going back through Mexico again. Yeah, I still think that's funny how that's shaped like Mexico. Alright, now dead south. There might be across the bridge or something. Yeah, let's find out. Yep, right here. Alright, pick this safer current up. Alright, next. 525 even further west. Probably Barrow Isle. And then let's get out this little peninsula. And then we'll see if this is indeed where I think it is. Yeah, how many is that now? That is 9, so this is the last one. Okay then. And that's all a matter of getting the 2 quest-oriented Aether Currents. Alright, so yeah, we are arriving at Barrow Isle. Right up here. And let's find that current. Right in plain sight, but being defended maybe by this big claw. Don't turn to the right. Whatever you do, do not turn to the right. There we go. Got it. Alright, so then that means we can go back to Tamra.